and taking that principle to be the conscious self here as I, that is Brahmanuchintanam. The Gita explains silence as a mental discipline. Manaprasada saumyatvam maunam atma vinigraha bhava sanshuddhirityetata tapo manasamuchyate. Manaprasada saumyatvam maunam atma vinigraha bhava sanshuddhi. Bhava sanshuddhi meaning what? You have to purify your mind. And how do you purify your mind? Can you purify your mind by pranayam? Yes, you can to some extent, but not. It doesn't last permanently. Only see yoga practices, pranayam practices, Raja Yoga practices, making the mind single pointed on something, they last, they do have their effect. They are jump start machines. Like when the car is not working, we take the leads, and from another car we jump start the car. The car has started. Now we can continue to move towards the destination. Same thing. Pranayam, yoga abhyas, kriya yoga, kundalini yoga, tratak, etc., etc. All these exercises are jump start techniques. Because without single pointedness of mind, you cannot move ahead. But majority of the people remain stuck there. It has to be then replaced by Vedantic thought. And what is the Vedantic thought? The Vedantic thought is that that there is only one without a second. That is the Vedantic thought. And that one without a second, I am. This is the thought. That means in this whole universe, in this whole creation, what we see is not what we see. In reality, there is only one, in spite of the manyness. This pranayam cannot take you to. This point, the tratak cannot take you. To this point, your japa sadhana cannot take you. To this point, only your contemplation can take you. And what do you contemplate upon? The study of what is given in the scriptures. So that is being told here. That a wise man or of a seeker on the pilgrimage to the self as the study of the scriptures, particularly the Vedas. And what are these Vedas? When they say silence is study of scriptures, scriptures we say as Prasthanatrayi. Prasthanatrayi is the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads, and the Brahma Sutra. Bhagavad Gita, you all know. Upanishads are the end part of the Vedas, or I shouldn't even say end part. Those parts of the Vedas which directly indicate the truth are the Upanishads. And who gave these? Why should I believe in these scriptures? Why can't I believe in any other book which is available in the world? Question. So we have a belief, again it's a belief system which has worked for thousands of years, that these scriptures were given by Adi Narayana, Lord Narayan. Lord Narayan is continuously in his yoga nidra. He is continuously in his meditation. But for some reason, out of his own self-will, the moment he woke up, the first Om, just like when our stomach is full, what happens? We were walking, this thought was going through I burped few times. Om, we do, isn't it? That's what I do always. It doesn't come, hey man, what is that? No, it always come, Hari Om, Hari Om. So that was a sign of fulfillment, of completeness, that it's all full. Similarly, when Narayana wakes up, why does he wake up? Is he sleeping? No, he's in yoga nidra. But when he becomes aware of the world outside, comes into the waking state, so to speak, just like we come into our waking state, wake up from the deep sleep. Our deep sleep is deep sleep out of ignorance. Lord's deep sleep is not out of ignorance, it is out of, he is aware. But when he wakes up, the first word that came out of him was Om. That Om went in and became the different components of the total creation. All the words came out of Om. All the alphabets came out of Om. All the alphabets connected together to form the words. The words connected together to form the sentences. And this way language was created. And that language that was created, and those words when put together, the Lord's words, when they were put together, strung together, so to speak, they were called the Vedas. And these Vedas are four in number: Rig, Yajur, Sam, and Atharvana. And this way, when we study the scriptures, what happens? That all our thought projections, all our manorajya, all our mental energy, our energy which is leaking away by way of thoughts, unwanted thoughts, that gets arrested when we are studying scriptures. Now, because they have said study scriptures, so I am going and spending the time. No, try to understand what is being told there and try to make it your own experience. What is given in the scriptures. When you are attempting that, automatically the mind becomes silent. Take it from another point of view. So we are involved so much in the world, continuously thinking about the world, but when we come to study the scriptures, we leave the world away, and now we are only with the scriptures. So all the cacophony that is being produced on account of the world, that is no longer there when we are with the scriptures. What are we doing now? Studying the scriptures. Are we worried? What is happening on the railway stations? How many flights are cancelled? Is it snowing? How cold it is outside? We know it is cold, but how cold we don't. What our children are doing? What is happening in India, in Africa? Has North Korea blasted another nuclear bomb? What must be Obama doing now? Are we thinking of all these things? Nothing. We are here only with one goal in our mind. That is to understand